sons tantalizing. Rob, hold of mine if you want some good time. It has been sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I want a rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million. I want a rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Five weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They bring Mechie in motion. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Stroud off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Stroud to throw again on second. Connection made to Dell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Stroud throwing here on first. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. On play action, here's Stroud. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Pierce. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now Stroud on third and goal. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Oh, look at this, Brock. They're splitting the tackles out wide here. I love a bit of creativity to begin this drive. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Motioning the tight end now. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Foley Fatukasi there to make the stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're running the option, short side. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Pass play now. That's taken in by Henry. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he's in. Touchdown! The Wizards finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Wizards won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Stroud from the pistol. This is complete to Schultz. Continuing to move past the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Has a man, it's Brooks. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the gun, Stroud. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On the draw, the give to Stevenson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it as he's Alshire that time on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Stevenson has them a touchdown. The Wizards now lead by 10. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Jukes one defender. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. Escapes a defender. And the Wizards are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Japan. It's the Wizards with 3rd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Oh, they're going for it on an option play left. And he'll take this only to about the 11. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Throwing now from the gun. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up. Throwing it again here. Has his man, it's Mixon. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air, Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First throw for the backup now. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Milton to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send the tight end in motion left. Here's 2nd and 7. It's complete to Stevenson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hauled in by Moore. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. All right, Brock, here it is again. The tackle's heading out really wide. It's going to be 2nd down for the Emery and Henry formation. Milton back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Headed out right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jelani Tavai arranging in for the stop. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Now it's Stroud. Trying for a touchdown here. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milton. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Milton. Complete. It's Bourne. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now, Milton. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Wizards take a 3rd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Calling about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be third down and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to Nico Collins. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
They just get the play off. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up now for first and 10. Pierce up the middle. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Stroud now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth quarter lead. This to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Gibson here from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Milton now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 13. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
They kick the running back in motion. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
A gain of 12 yards brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenge.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Collins there to grab it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st down, Houston.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is complete to Schultz. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Handoff running right. Pierce. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Tokyo. Texans only up by a few. So now here's 3rd and 5. Right back it goes to Pierce. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Wizards 21. Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, Milton. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Stroud now on 3rd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Wizards have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So that brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Rolling left, behind some, and he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for him at the 38. And this is Pierce. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Running left, it's Pierce. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So the Texans come away with a road win. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans, as with that, we'll say sayonara from Tokyo.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A